Hi guys, good morning. Okay, let me share my screen. Today, what we need to discuss real time scenarios, right? Yesterday, we are discussing few of the options. Did everyone prepare all the DAX functions or not? Prepare it, and second scenario, you guys need to complete that one. Understand? Huh? Mm, See here. Yesterday, we discussed few of the options, right? Okay, file name, date, column, all these things. We discuss it or not? Up to here, we discuss these options or not? Okay. And another one is from file name, date, column, display up to P01. What is the meaning of this one? Let's see. In the file name, date column, I want to remove the date part. How to remove the date part? See here. Check it once. Suppose, for example, there is a file name date column is there. In that one, from starting to up to here, it means this part I need to remove it. Okay. Then what function? How to use that one? Tell me. Hmm? Mid is the function. Another function. Left also we can use it. Let's see how we can implement this particular one. In two ways we can implement this one scenario. Okay. Okay. First left function. Left of. See here. What I need to write? File name date column. Okay. Comma. What is that one? Number of characters. Number of characters. What we need to write? If you want total number of characters, what is the function? I want to count the total number of characters. What function it is? Length is the one. Number of characters. Not, I'm not saying number of values. Number of, not values. Number of characters. Only length function. Why you are not coming? Seeing like complete week, you are not coming. I think so. Hmm? Don't miss yet, yeah. Your friend is also not coming. See here, this is the one. When I execute this one, when I execute this one, what will happen? From starting character to last character, it will display. That means length of that particular column means total number of characters. That means from starting character up to last character. That is all. From this one, which part you want to remove? Date part. That means from this length, how much you need to subtract it? Minus wrong. Very good. Because underscore is also there to remove, right? Then only up to that it will display. Let's see. Minus 9. Understand clearly? Is that clear or not? This is one way. Another way is by using mid function also we can apply the same thing. Mid. Okay. And here file name date column comma 1 comma. What is that one? From starting character we onwards we need to start, right? Up to how many characters? See here. Here total number of characters what function? Total number of characters what function? Length. Okay. After that, if you give like this, what will happen? Well, all the character. How much you need to subtract it? 9. Here, just 9 mentioned. Understand clearly? See here, two same output in two different ways. Understand clearly, na? Next one. What is the next category? Combine both first scenario, this one, and seventh point, this one. That means first point and seventh point, if you combine it to get the file name date column. You understand or not? This is seventh one. And what is the first one? This is the first one. If I combine these two, I want to get the same file name date column, whatever it is there that I want to get it. Then what function? Combine values. Can't we use concatenate? First, I will explain you about concatenate. Concatenate. Okay. Suppose, what is the first column? Yeah. See here, how the file name date column is there? So this is the one, right? This part in which point it is there, in which scenario is there? Seventh, the first seventh scenario you have to. How to call that particular column name? Square brackets, because if the column name starts with a number or a special character, square brackets. If it is character, directly you can call the column. Okay. Comma. What is that one? First scenario. Now, if I execute this one, is it similar like file name date column? What it is missing? Underscore is missing. But we cannot give underscore in concatenate, right? Only two, but we cannot give, right? That's the reason you have to use combine values. Understand clearly or not? Understand clearly? Wherever it is required, after the seventh scenario column, underscore, after that first scenario. Understand? Is that clear? Or not? Okay. What happened? Why you are laughing? Next, if the status for count column is count matched, then 1, else 0. Understand or not? Status for count column is count matched. Okay. Then 1, else 0. That means there is a status for count column is there. Count, there is a status for count column is there or not? In this one, if it is count matched value is there, what I need to return? Otherwise, I need to return as. Then what function? If, right? See here. If status for count matched. If it is count matched means what I need to return. Otherwise, you need to return as 0, right? Directly, we can write like this. Understand clearly or not? Is that clear? Understand? Okay. Next one. What is the next scenario? CTL file date column format change to Indian date format. Actually, there is a CTL file date column is there. Did you see CTL file? I want to, this is not Indian date format, right? I want to change Indian format, Indian date format. What function? Format is the function. If you want to change from any format, any date format to any date format, you have to use format. Understand? See here. This is one format, right? So that is the reason I'm giving this. Always you have to give the format in this manner. Understand clearly. Like DDYY in that also, right? Like, but you have to mention DDMMYY related format only. You have to give that. Which format you give in that format? Did you see? It is converted and it will display. Next. If CTL file count and data file count both are matched the values, then count matched. Otherwise, it display count matched. What function? If, very good. That means daily I need to take the class for you. Then only you're preparing and then you will come to the class. See, very, very important for a data analytics or a data science. The key tools are Power BI, SQL Server. There is other tools also there. This is one of the key tools. Even if you go for data analytics, even if you go for a data science, these two are mandatory. You don't know that one. Hmm. If what is that one? How to write that one? See here, what I am writing. CTL file count one column, data file count one column. If it is matches, then count match, otherwise count match. What? How to write this one? Tell me. If inside the if, see here. What you need to write here? CTL file count. Very good. Comma. What you need to write? Very good. Equal. Here you forget how to write the condition. After that, directly. See, data file count. When you want to write the condition, here, when we are discussing in the class itself, that means this value static we are giving. We can give the column also. Understand? In the left side, one column is equal to right side, one column. If it is both are matched, then what I need to return? Count matched. I want to return like this. Otherwise, I need to return as count mismatched. Understand clearly? Any doubts in this one? So yeah, Is that clear or not? Any doubts in this one? These are all the scenarios. Understand or not? I will say share with output. I will share it to you. The Google Classroom, check it. Second scenario without output. You have to generate it, outputs and everything. Understand? I want to verify. Everyone complete the scenario. Bring your laptop and show it to me. Understand or not? This Saturday class won't be there. Okay. Understand clearly. Saturday as well as Monday also class won't be there. This Saturday and coming Monday, there is no class. Okay. So I will tell you, not yet confirmed. Okay. Tomorrow I will tell you. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow class. In tomorrow's class, I will tell you. Okay. Understand clearly. Now I need to share these scenarios. Next, what is the next one? Check it. I shared all the first scenario and second. Second scenario, you have to do it and show it to me. You also. You bring your laptops and everything. Do it here and complete it here. And if you have any doubts, you can ask me. I will help you. But I cannot give answer. I just give the guidance how to approach that one. Everything. Understand? Don't use chat GPT and everything. By your own, you need to build that one. Okay. Next. What is the next topic? Modeling. Very, very important. This is also one of the key topic in Power BI. What are the main key topics in Power BI? Transform data, DAX function, modeling, visualization, Power BI service. These are the things, right? We completed already two topics. Okay, third one is model. What is a model? Okay. నేను కదా ఓకే ఓకే సరే సరే నువ్వు ఎన్నో పర్సన్ ఫస్ట్ లేదా వాళ్ళే ఉంటారు అయితే సరే సరే అయితే See, now we need to discuss about model topic. What is model? See, here in model, see, I'm prepared few questions. Based on that, we need to discuss one by one. Understand? Without missing anything, I'm preparing a point wise and model. First of all, what is a model? To provide a relationship between the data sets. Understand? Okay, very good. Why we need to provide a relationship? Why we need to provide a relationship? Let's see. First, we need to know. Very important. See, all the that means writing a function related one, like a coding related part is completed. Now, from now onwards, each and every topic is interesting. Okay, listen. Okay, in the starting class itself, I told you like what is model. That means just providing a relationship between the data set or hide or unhide the column. That's what we can do. Why we need to provide a relationship? Do you know why we need to provide it? Because I will tell you practically, I will show you. See here. Suppose, for example, what is that one is? See here. See here. Did you see left table and right tables? Okay. Left table is there, right table is also there. Okay. Now, suppose, for example, in the visualization, if you take all the column from left table or if you take all the column from right table in the visualization, there is no problem into that one. It will, you can see proper data for each and every. But, but in one visualization, if you use different column from different data sets, in a particular visualization, you are using different column from different data. At that point of time, it won't show the proper data in that visualization. Why? Because if there is no relationship between the data set in model view. If there is no relationship, visualization doesn't show the proper data. So that's the reason must and should you need to provide a relationship. In which scenario we need to provide a relationship? In whichever uh, in whichever relationship it is. See here. That means in one particular visualization, if you use multiple column from multiple data sets, in that case, relationship must and should required. Otherwise, the data won't show. Suppose in one visualization, you are using all the column from left table, or in one visualization, you are using all the column from right table. At that point of time, relationship is not required. Understand clearly? But in one visualization, using a different column from different data set, in between those data set, relationship must and should require. Okay, if you are not providing a relationship, proper data is not showing. If you are providing a relationship, proper data is showing. Understand clearly? Let's see how it will work. Suppose, for example, this is left table, okay, and this is right table. Okay. Now, first check it. Suppose, for example, where is the left table here? Here. Actually, relationship is there. I want to delete this relationship and I will show you practically what problems we are facing if the relationship is not there. If it relationship is there, what is the advantage? Let's see. See, now, suppose in the visualization it is affected. Not anywhere. It won't throw any error message, anything. Only in the visualization it is affected. See here, I'm creating a new page it is. In this one, I'm using a table visual. Okay. See here. Here, I'm using left table columns. Did you see? Now, one second. See here. Is the proper data is showing or not? Yes. You understand or not? Which is how you can say proper data. That means in that particular left table, what ID values is there? That related name only. What 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 ID value 2 is there for that ID 2? What is the name that it will shows here? Understand clearly. Now this is fine. It is showing proper data because in the visualization you are using all the column from only one data set. Understand or not? Then relationship is not required, even though it is showing proper data. Suppose, for example, okay, I'm taking another column from another data set, right table. I'm using right table columns. Is it showing proper data or not? See here, right table. I'm using this one, product as well as I will tell you, don't worry, don't summarize what is this option and everything, don't confuse. I will tell you each and everything. Okay. Now, did you see proper data in the visualization? That means in a visualization, if you use all the column from one data set, relationship is not required. But now see here, what I am writing here it is. Okay. See here, what will happen? What I am placing here. See here, now, how many table columns we are using now? Two tables. That means left table, few columns. Right table, few columns. When you use this one in the same visualization, what will happen here? It will throws an error, or sometimes it will sometimes it will show the improper data. Why? Because it is showing like this. Why it is showing error? Because there is no relationship. Understand or not? If you provide a relationship, this visualization will shows the proper data into this. Let's see practically. Suppose, for example, so when you want to provide a relationship, see here, I'm providing a relationship between these two. Okay. Did you see? Data is showing or not? Data is showing or not? For which related value is there? For that name, it is showing what is the ID is there. For that ID, what name it is there, that value. If the name doesn't have any ID related, it will show a blank in that case it is. Understand? 5 ID is there, but name for 5 related, name is not there in the left table. That's the reason it is showing empty here. Understand clear? Otherwise, did you see each and everything properly it is showing? Understand clearly or not? Now you understand why we need to provide a relationship between the data sets in model view. You understand or not? Because of this one. In the visualization, because in real time, in the visualization, we are using different column from different data sets. Okay. When we are using a different column from different data set in the same visualization, must ensure we required a relationship between those data set. Now we are using 2 tables. Sometimes we are using 4 tables or 5 tables. In all the tables, relationship must ensure required. Then only proper data. Otherwise, it will throw an error or improper data it shows there. Understand clearly? Is that clear or not? That's the reason must and should you need to provide a relationship. Suppose if you are in the visualization, if you are using all the column from one data set, is relationship required? Not required. Even if it is there, or even if the relationship is there also, it will work. Even if a relationship is not there also, it will work. Understand? But when we are using different column from different data set in visualization, you are using must and should required the relationship in model view. Is that clear? Is that clear? Why we need to provide a relationship between the data sets? Is that clear or not? Why we need to provide a relation? This is the one. Next one. Suppose if you want to provide a relationship between the data set in model view, what is required in between the data set? Common columns. Suppose, for example, if you apply joins in SQL Server, if you apply a joins in SQL Server, what is required in between the tables? Common column. Here also, there it is join. Here also, relationship is nothing but a join. We are providing a relationship. That means join. Join means what is the meaning? Providing a relationship between the tables in SQL Server. We can call it as join, right? So that is what. That means if you want to provide a relationship in model view in between the data set means must and should we require a common column. If there is no common column, we cannot provide a relationship. Understand clearly? So if you want to provide a relationship, what is required in between the data set? Common column. You know what is the rule for common column? What is the rule for common column? Data type must and should be same. Data type must and should, not column names. Not column names. Data types must and should be same. And another point is, what is the rule for another rule for common column? Matched values must and should required. Matched values must and should. Not required all the values are matched. At least few values, if it is matched, then only we can consider a common column. These two rules must and should be satisfied. One is data type must and should be same. Another one is matched values must and should required. Understand clearly? No? Is that clear or not? Any doubts in this one? Huh? Is that clear or not? So that means, so when you want to provide a relationship in model view means must and should we required a common columns. With that common columns, okay, you just need to provide a relationship between the data set. How many ways we can provide a relationship in model view in between the data set is, there are two ways we can provide a relationship between the data set. In model view, there are two ways we can provide a relation. Any one way you can remember. First way is drag and drop. What is that? Drag and drop. Understand? Whatever common columns are there, those common columns must and should, okay, in a visible mode. Okay. Suppose sometimes what will happen, okay, what is the common column in between these two? ID 1, 2 and product ID is the common column. But suppose sometimes what will happen is my ID is not there, not in a visible. Is ID is visible mode in this particular table? No, it is not there. So you want to put in both the tables in the common column must and should be in a visible mode. Okay. How you can visible mode? Let's scroll down and wherever the common column is there up to visible part, you have to scroll this particular one, either up direction or down direction. Now you are able to see the common column here. Here also you are able to see the common column. Yes. Once you are see is the common columns in between the data set, then by using drag and drop, you can provide a relationship. How you can provide that one? See here, just I'm drag and drop here and provide it here. Understand? Now, with the drag and drop, relationship is enabled between the data. Okay. With the drag and drop, we need to provide a relationship between the data set. See here. Understand clearly now. Understand clearly now. Is that clear? See here, we just need to provide a relationship between the data set. You understand how to provide it? Just to drag the first table common column into the second table common column. Automatically, once you provide a relationship, just click on save, the relationship is enabled. If you want to delete the relationship, you know how to provide a relationship. If you want to delete the relationship, right click on the line. Where the line is there, right click on that line. You will see an option called delete. Click on. Understand? Is that clear? Just with the drag and drop, you can provide a relationship between that. If you want to delete the relationship means right click on the line. On the line, you have to right click. Then you will see a delete option. Click on that one. Are you sure want to delete that one? That pop-up message will come. So if you click on as relationship is deleted. You understand how to provide a relationship, how to delete a relationship? Now, how to modify the relationship? What is the meaning of this one? See here. You provide a relationship with one of the columns. Suppose in future, common columns are changed in the same data sets. Right now, ID 1, 2 and product ID. After few days, my common columns are changed in both the data sets. Then what you will do? Just don't delete it and provide a new relationship. Without deleting also, you can change the common columns between the data set. How you can change the common column? That we can call it as modify the relationship. How you can modify the relationship means, see, mouse over to that particular line. First, mouse over to that particular line. Right click on that particular line. There is a properties is there. This is one of the option to modify. Another option is double click on that line. What is that? Double click. Just double click on that line. Then this window will open. This window we can call it as edit relationship window. Understand or not? In this edit relationship window, you will see left table, you will see right table. With what tables you provide a relationship, those tables it will open here. You can change any of the common columns in between the data set. How you can change it? Just select the column header. Click on this one. That column is highlighted. That means you are selecting the common column. Understand? Suppose I want to select this particular one, this common column. Just click on the column header. That's it. Automatically common columns are selected. Understand? When you select the common columns, automatically these are the common columns which is provide a relationship. With these common columns, it will provide a relationship. But when you choose a common column, rule must and should be set. Data type must and should be same. Matched values. That can we consider these two as a common column? Data type is not same and matched values also not same. We can. If any one is failed means we cannot consider as a common column. Understand? Like that, you can modify the relationship means in modification in edit relationship, what are all the modifications we can do? It means change the common column. One option is changing a common. If you want to change the common columns, you can open the edit relationship. Or else, not only this one, other options are also there to change it. That is cross filter direction. If you want to change the cross filter direction, actually there are two types of cross filter directions are there. Single, and the one is both. How many types of cross filter direction? Single. Another one is both. What is the difference between single and both? You understand or not? Single and both. Okay, I will tell you. You can change this cross filter direction. That means either you can change the common columns in this edit relationship window, or else you can change the cross filter direction. But you cannot change the cardinality option. This cardinality option is provided by Power BI by default. You cannot change it. Okay, let's discuss one by one. First, we need to discuss about in the edit relationship window. Okay, or if you want to provide a relationship, there you will see a cardinality. How many types of cardinalities are there? There are 4 types of cardinalities are there. That is 1 to 1, 1 to many, many to 1, many to many. How many types are there? 4 types. What are those? When you click on the drop down, you will see. Many to one, one to many, many to many. Okay. These are the four different types of cardinalities are there. Understand clearly. These are the four different types of cardinalities are there. Understand? These are the four different types of cardinalities. Okay. So here you cannot, what is the meaning of one to many to one, many to many? I will tell you. Listen carefully. Okay. One to one means, meaning is, see here, this one is related to, first one is related to first data set. Second one is related to second data set. Okay. What is the meaning of one to one means? In the first table common column. What is the first table common column here? What is the first table here? Left table. In the left table, what is the common column there? ID 1. Okay. What is the second table? Right table. In the second table, what is the common column? That means how you can say product ID is a common column. Whichever columns you are selected, those we can call it as common columns. Okay. If it is 1 to 1, that means in the first table common column contains unique values. Unique records are there. In the second table common column contains unique records. Unique means no value is repeating more than one time. All are unique. One time only each value is there. In any common column, any value, if any one value is repeating more than one time, it will consider as many. Understand? If any common column having at least one value more than one time it is there, we can consider as many. If any common column having only unique records, then it is considered as one. Understand or not? Suppose if it is 1 to 1 means what is the meaning of this one? Huh? You cannot say like this. In the first table common column contains unique records. Second table common column contains unique records. Okay, that is one. Many to one means? Many to one means? I told you what is many. What is many? Duplicates are there, that is many. What is many to one? That means first table common column contains duplicates are there. Second table common column contains unique value. You have to say like this. Simply like unique records, duplicate record. What is that one? You have to, whenever anyone is asking a question, means you have to frame a sentence properly. In the first table common column contains duplicate record. Second table common column contains unique records. One to many means first table common column. Don't say first table contains. First table common column. We can consider only common column. First table common column contains unique records. Okay. Second table common column contains duplicate. Then it is many, one to many. Understand? Suppose if it is many to many means first table common column contains duplicate record. Second table common column contains duplicate records. Then it will consider as many to many. Many means duplicates. One means unique. Understand clear? See, if it is sometimes it will show the symbols. Okay. See, star means many. One means one unit. Star means what is the meaning? Many to many. One star means one to many. Star means many. One to one means one to like that. But cardinality, you cannot choose that one. Automatically, Power BI will give the cardinal. When you select a common column between the tables, automatically Power BI will choose the cardinality and it is assigned. But you cannot change the cardinality to different options. What Power BI will provide with the same cardinality, you will continue with that one. Understand clearly? See here. Click on this one. See here. Now, what is the cardinality option? It is 1 to 1. See here. After closing that, here also you can see the cardinality. Did you see? 1 here, 1 here. That means 1 to 1. By seeing these icons, you can directly say what is the cardinality it is there. So, if this is the one relationship, what is the cardinality? Many to 1 card. Understand? Means many means star. One means one symbol. You can say here it is what is the cardinality by seeing the symbols here. Understand clearly? Any doubts in this one? In edit relationship, you understand the cardinality. You understand how to provide how to select the common columns and everything. Next one is cross filter direction. What is in cross filter direction? There are two options are there. How many options are there? What are those? Single, both. This you can change. This option you can change it to single to both, both to single. Anything. Anytime. Cross filter direction at any point of time you can change from single to both, both to single. Understand clearly? Is that clear? Okay. Understand clear? See here, how many options are there? Only one option. In some cases, only one. Actually, but two options are there. See here. See. Understand clearly? See here. I will tell you what is single and what is both. Yeah. So I'm taking a relationship between the data set, but I'm providing this relationship. Did you see? Okay. What direction is there in between this one? Direction. I'm asking direction. What direction it is there? How many types of direction? Two type. One is another one is both. What direction is there? Single. How you can say that means In the center of this line, did you see, if you see only one direction, it is there. One navigation, it is there. That means one direction. If both the sides the navigations are there, both it is. What is the meaning of single? You can change this cross filter direction at any point of time, single or not. What is the meaning of single? What is the meaning of practically we can see this one. What we can do is, okay, here, okay, what we can do in this one, okay, suppose there is a direction is there here, single direction is there. What is this one? Single. How you can say, see here it is single, it is showing like single, but when you are in the center of the line, only direction it will show, not like single, not writing like characters, symbols are showing there. If it is a single, what will happen? Let's see. How the direction will be there? Can you tell me that one? How the direction will goes? How the direction will goes? From which table to which table direction will goes? See here. The direction is there if it is like this. That means the meaning is it will goes from query 1 to merge 1. The direction is in the direction it is. Vijay, can I change this direction from merge 1 to query 1? Like opposite direction. Can I change this direction? No. What direction Power BI is provided, with the direction only we can continue. How the direction will be there? The meaning here it is, it will goes from query 1 to merge 1, because like that only it will be there, right? If suppose the navigation is left, means left side you have to go. In the signals, if it is left signal, left green signal means left side you have to go. If it is straight means straight. Like that it will be there. Same like that direction. See here, it is, it is like that it will be there. Okay. Left side direction it will be there. What is the meaning of this one? It will goes from query 1 to merge 1. Understand? What is the meaning of this direction? I will tell you. In the visualization, in the visualization, I'm using a columns, merge 1, puzzle, query 1. Understand? I'm using any column from merge 1, any column from query 1. You can, if you use it in the visualization. How the direction will be there in model view? That means it will goes from query 1 to merge 1. That is the direction, right? So what is the meaning of this one? What is the meaning of this one? Means if you filter anything in query 1, the same related values you can see it in the merge one. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? If you filter any column value in the visualization in query 1, those related values you can see it in the merge 1 data set related columns in the visualization. Understand or not? See, which data set column this is? Huh? No, it is merge 1, right? See here. This related, the column is merge 1 column it is. This is query 1 related column. Suppose how the direction will be there? Query 1 to merge 1. So when I'm trying to filter anything in query 1, any column, not only this column, any column you can take. So that related values, you can see it in the merge 1 related one. Understand or not? Now see here. I'm filtering this one. See here. I'm selecting 3000. Did you see 3000 is shown? If I'm selecting 4000, did you see 4000? But if you filter anything in merge one data set columns, you cannot filter the values in query 1. Understand? Did you see? Like suppose I'm selecting merge 1 related columns I'm filtering here. See here. Is that filter will happens in the query 1? Is that filter will happens in the query 1? Because the direction is there from query 1 to merge 1, not merge 1 to query 1. You understand the single cross filter direction? That means in which direction it is there, in that direction, in the visualization, the filter will happens. Understand clearly or not? Okay. Understand clearly or not? In opposite direction, filter won't happen because the direction won't be there from merge 1 to query 1. So that's the reason. If you select anything in merge 1, it is not filter those related values in query 1. Only whenever you are filtering query 1, in query 1, whatever filters you applied, any column, any filter if you applied, those related values you can see it in the merge 1 because the direction is like that. It will be. Understand or not? Suppose, for example, uh, can we change it to both direction? Yes. Suppose if it is both means, what is the meaning of both direction? What is the meaning of both? See here, the symbols are like this. Both mean. What is the meaning of both? We can filter any column value in both the data set. If you say, if you filter any column in merge 1, those related values you can see it in the query 1. If you filter any column values in query 1, those related values we can see it in the merge 1. Understand clearly? Is that clear or not? Any doubts in this one? Is that clear or not? Okay, that is the meaning of cross filter direction. Single to both results. Understand clearly? Okay. Is that clear? Okay. So let's discuss. See, we know, right? We discuss this point or not? Common column must and should require. How many ways we can provide a relationship? First way only we discuss it. Second way also I will tell you. First way is drag and drop. Second way is also there. I will tell you. Okay. In that first way, cardinality we discuss, cross filter direction we can discuss it, right? Now, second way, how we need to provide a relationship, I will tell you. Listen carefully. What is this here? I'm stopping the thing. See here. So one way you know how to provide a relationship, okay, by using drag and drop. You know how to provide a relationship. You know how to delete a relationship. You know how to modify the relationship. These three ways, one way you know that. Another way is also there to provide a relationship between the data. What is that way is manage relationship is the option to provide a relationship or to modify the relationship or delete the relationship. This is another way to provide a relationship or delete a relationship or modify the relationship. You have to use what option? Manage relationship. When you click on manage relationship, okay, between what data set you want to provide a relationship. So here, when you want to provide a new relationship, click on new relationship option. What tables you want to provide it, that tables you have to select it. What are the tables it is? Left table. One is left table. Another one is right table. Okay. See here. But save option is not enabled. Why? Can anyone tell me why? Very good. Very, 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 very good. You are selecting the tables, but you are not selecting the common column. When you select the common column, this save button is enabled. Otherwise, it is in disabled one. See here. What is the common columns here? Now, did you see? Save option is enabled. Same, you know, cardinality, but you cannot change the cardinality option. You can change cross filter direction, anything. Understand? Just click on save. After clicking on save, automatically relationship is enabled. Just click on close this window. Then you will see the. Suppose if you want to delete the relationship by using manage relationship. How to do that one? Again, click on manage relationship. What relationship you want to delete it? With what relationship you want to delete it? Okay. That relationship you have to select it. What is the relationship? See here, all these are relationships are available. All the relationships lists are available here. Which relationship you want to delete it? Yeah, that you have to select. Which one it is? See here. This is the one. Left table and right table. Did you check it properly? Left table, right table related. This is the relationship, right? So you have to check this option. When you check this option, you will see in the right side, you will see delete option, right? Click on delete option. Are you sure want to delete? Click on delete. Just click on close. Deleted or not? Deleted or not? Understand or not? Is that clear or not? How to modify the relationship? I will tell you. See here. Suppose we are providing a relationship between the data set. I want to modify the relationship by using manage relationship. What you need to do? Again, you have to click on. First, click on manage relationship. Either new or delete or edit, click on manage relation. First, which relationship you want to modify, you have to select that particular one. After that, click on edit option. Here, edit relationship window. If you want to change in edit relationship, actually, what are all the things we can change it? We can change the common columns or we can change the cross filtered. These two changes only we can do, but we cannot touch anything on the cardinality, right? That's the reason. Understand? In edit relationship, either you can change the common column or you can change the cross filter direction from single to both or both to single, that you can change it. Understand clear? You're not. Okay. Click on say. The relationship is modified. Understand? Vijay, by using manage relationship, can we delete multiple relationship? Yes. Whichever you want to delete it, you have to select those things and click on delete option. Understand clearly or not? That particular relationship is deleted. Understand clearly or not? This is another way of providing it, which is comfortable one. Drag and drop is the comfortable option to provide a relationship between the data. Understand clearly. Most of the times, drag and drop. Understand clearly. Okay. Next, how we can make the relationship active or inactive? How you can change the relationship? See here. Here, there are two types of relationships are there. One is active relationship. Another one is inactive relationship. What is that? There are two types of relationships out there. One is active relationship. Another one is inactive relationship. What is that one? See, that means which relationship always you have to maintain, active or inactive? Active only. Always you, whenever you provide a relationship, that relationship must and should be in active state only. Okay. If it is active only, proper data it will shows in the visualization. If it is inactive, proper data cannot shows in the relationship. Okay, most of the times when you provide a relationship between the data set, okay, by default active only data. Suppose if you want to convert from active to inactive, it is possible. How you can do that one? See here, select this relationship. On the right side of the properties, did you see make the relationship active as it is there? If you enable it is no and click on apply changes. See here, this is inactive relationship. If it is active relationship, thick line will be there. Thick line will be there. If it is inactive relationship, dotted lines will be there. Understand? But always we have to provide a relationship as active only. Understand or not? Don't take it as inactive relationship. Understand clearly or not? So click on this one and click on it. How the active relationship line will be there? Thick line. Inactive relationship line is dotted line. Understand clear? You know how to change from inactive to active, active to inactive. Understand or not? Is that clear or not? Any doubts in this one? Hmm? Clear or not? Any doubts in this one? Understand clearly or not? See here. How you can make the relationship active inactive is done or not? Next. How many columns we can provide a relationship between the data set? This is another question. In between the data set, with how many columns you are providing a relationship here? With one column only. With here ID1, ID1 to product item. Can we provide a relationship between the same data set with multiple columns? Can we provide a relationship between the same data set with multiple columns? You understand my question or not? So I am providing a relationship with only one column. Can we provide a relationship? Suppose, for example, see here. Can we provide a relationship? Name and in another data set, something name is there. Can we provide a relationship like this? Yes, you can provide, but the relationship you can provide, but only first relationship is active. Remaining all the relationships are inactive. When you are providing a relationship between the data set, more than one relationship, only first relationship is active. Remaining all other relationship in between the data set is inactive, like this. You cannot make this. But some cases, suppose for example, there is with the combination of ID and name in both the data set you need to provide. That means you need to provide a relationship with the active relationship. You need to provide a active relationship with multiple columns. How to do that one? When you want to provide a relationship with multiple columns directly, it is not possible because only first relationship is active. Remaining all the relationships are inactive. If it is inactive, there is no use. Always in active state only. Now, my requirement is I want to provide a relationship with multiple columns, that to active relationship. How to do that one? Actually, it is not possible directly here. Okay. Okay. What you have to do means, what you have to do is first with what columns you want to provide a relationship in between the data sets, in both the data set, with what columns you want to provide it, those columns you have to combine into single column. Understand or not? With what columns you want to provide a relationship between the data set, those columns in both the data set, those columns you have to combine into single column. After that, you can provide a relationship with the single column related relationship. You can enable it. Actually, it is look like a single column, but under that column, you will see multiple column values or not. Like that, only you can provide. If you want to combine multiple columns into single column means what function? Combine values. Using combine values DAX function, you can combine which columns you want to provide. Those columns you can combine into a single column in both the data set. You have to apply in both the data set. Understand? Anand? Same thing if you want to combine multiple columns into single column in transform data, what option it is? Append queries are combining rows. Combining multiple columns into single column. What option in transform data? Merge columns. Very good. What is that one? Merge columns. In DAX function, combine values. In transform data, merge columns. Tomorrow, I will explain you how to make the relationship with multiple columns by how to combine multiple columns into single column. Those are all remaining options that we can discuss it in tomorrow's class. We can stop it here and we'll continue tomorrow. Understand? Okay. Anyone having any doubts online team? We cannot, in any stage, we cannot make that relationship is inactive. Just they are giving. Suppose if you don't want to see the proper values in the visualization at that point of time, you can make the relationship as inactive. But in real time, always we can see the proper values in the visualization. Understand clearly or not? Alim, Alim. So we can stop it here and we'll continue. Okay. I guess.